Okay, folks, I'm trying to make this a quick video because I forgot what day of the week it was, and realised that in a very short amount of time the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony is on. Now, I'm just going to quick go over who's in this year, and yeah, just my thoughts in general. Okay. So, first of all, we have the Warrior Award. Now, this was set up a couple of years ago by the Ultimate Warrior's wife and children and the WWE, and it goes out for people that have sort of struggled against adversity or done some amazing things to help out others. You know, charity work, or what have you. You know, people, ordinary folks really that have just made an impact on the world in general. Now, this year it's a young fella by the name of Eric LeGrand. Now, he was an American football player who, in 2010. Had a spinal cord injury. Now, he was from what I understand, quite a big prospect. You know, had a really good career ahead of him, and unfortunately cut short. Now, he did recover to a certain extent. Able to breathe on his own. I'm just sort of reading off the screen here, because I don't know an awful lot about the fella. Yeah, and he lasted an hour and a half off his ventilator, so he was doing that, and yeah, he got his breathing under control. He regains movement in his shoulders and sensation throughout his body, so that's good. I believe he is confined to a wheelchair still, but he has been doing, let me see, yeah, he's been given the Unsung Hero Award in the New Jersey Hall of Fame. But it's basically because he overcame the obstacles of being paralysed and what have you, through perseverance and determination. He was also named most influential person in New Jersey in 2012. He actually has his own foundation called the Eric LeGrand Patriot Saint Foundation, and it's helping those with spinal injuries. So, you know, people that have gone through what he's gone through, raising money for research into it, and what have you. And it helps support those that perhaps can't, because of their injuries, support themselves. So, you know, I don't know a lot about the guy, but it sounds like he's taken his own problems and his experiences and used that to help others, which, you know, is to be commended. So, well done to him. Now, next in the Hall of Fame is the Rock and Roll Express. Now, I don't know a lot about these guys, I'm afraid. I do know that they were a very popular tag team. I think back in the 80s, 90s, early 90s, and I have seen them wrestle a couple of times, but so I don't really know much about them. I'm sure their induction is very well deserved, and yeah, well done to them. Okay, I'm sorry I don't know anymore. That's just, I just don't know. Right, it was a little bit before I got into wrestling. Okay, then we have the ravishing one himself, Rick Rude. Now, Again, he was a little bit before I got into wrestling properly, but I do remember in WCW, thought he was pretty darn good, highly entertaining. Apparently he was connected with DX for a while, so that speaks volumes in itself. I didn't see many of his matches, but I always found him an entertaining guy, and yeah, I think it's way past time. I mean, he passed away a number of years ago, and quite often it seems to me that they put the people in straight away as soon as they passed away, but they didn't do that with him, which is a good thing, is it a bad thing? Can't really say, you be the judge. I'll let you decide that one for yourself. Anyway, then we're on to Beth Phoenix. Now, I do like Beth. Is she deserving? I don't know if she was really around long enough. She had some damn good matches, and she was a good wrestler. But there are lots of other female wrestlers who are probably just as good, if not better. I'm just having a quick look up a minute. I mean, I'm surprised China wasn't inducted, to be honest with you. I thought she would have been. I don't think she has been already. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, she, where are we? Yeah, she was in WWE. Well, admittedly, she was in there from 2004 2007 in Ohio Valley Wrestling, which was their development thing before NXT existed. So yeah, she was there for a while. Started probably in 2006 working with Trish Stratus. So you know, that's good. Was the Gunner Zone for about a year before teaming up with Santino Marella for Glamorella in 2008-2009. Yeah, and then she was with feuding with Lay Cool, which was Layla and Michelle McCall for a while, and then she had a reign as champion from 2012. So she's actually there longer than I thought. To be fair with you, good 6 years in WWE main and 8 years altogether. So yeah, I suppose, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, she was longer than I took her for it. But it's surprising the amount of time just goes by. You don't quite realise quite how long they've actually been there. So yeah, fair enough. I'll take it back. You know, yeah, fair enough. She's in the Hall of Fame. Good on her. Good on you, girl. Okay. And who have we still got left? We have DDP. Now, I love DDP. I can't remember the name of the group, but I remember in WCW there was him, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Canyon. And they were a great team. They were highly entertaining. I mean, DDP's always been a favourite of mine. He's kind of that swagger about him and all the rest of it, but he's kind of cool as well. Had a dodgy mullet for a while, but then a hell of a lot of wrestlers did at that time. It was just the nature of the business, I suppose, at that time in the 80s and early 90s. Yeah, I also think he's done a lot of good for people. I know people don't think much of his yoga thing, but he has helped people out, like Jake Snake Roberts, Scott Hall, whatever, with their alcohol addictions and what have you. So, you know, that in itself speaks volumes about the guy. Yeah, I'm glad he's in. Teddy Long, holler at you, player. Probably the greatest SmackDown general manager ever. Yes, I know he did a lot more before that, but it's what I remember him more for. And he seems like a generally nice guy. He was having a lot of fun doing it, and it showed. It showed that he was enjoying himself. So again, yeah, fair play. And then of course that brings me on to probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest wrestler in the world ever, Kurt Angle. Now I've met Kurt. I've been lucky to meet him a couple of times. He's a really nice guy. He takes thumbs out for the fans. He's a hell of a wrestler, hell of a competitor. Yeah, he wasn't in WWE itself for that long, but he did do a lot for him. He certainly had some amazing matches with the like of Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold, The Rock, you name it. He's probably been in the ring with them in some way, shape or form. And obviously he was in TNA as well, where he had some amazing matches with Nigel McGuinness, who was known as Desmond Wolfe at the time. They were fantastic. And he's always seems to have gone out of his way to put on the best matches he possibly can. And no matter who he's facing, he always manages to make people look good. Right? He elevates them as well. So, you know, there's probably nobody more deserving than Kurt Angle. I think he's an absolute legend. He's done so much for the business. Yeah. I hope WWE correct their mistake, which is one of the reasons why he left, and saying for him not to wrestle because of the issues with his neck and all the rest of it. Because those of you that don't know, he wrestled, I think it was 1996 Olympics, was it? And he actually was recovering from a broken neck at that time, went on to win the gold medal. So, you know, that in itself's impressive. But WWE were very wary about him getting permanently injured. I don't think they wanted to take the risk of that happening and then them having to fit the bill when it happened. But Kurt decided to carry on wrestling, and you know, right up until what's it about? Maybe a year ago, he was still wrestling. I think he's done a few independent shows and stuff. I can't be sure on that. But sort of as and when he's sort of adopted the same sort of schedule as say like the Undertaker or Brock Lesnar does. They make the odd appearance here and there where it's warranted, if it's going to add value, if it's going to draw the fans in. People, and I mean, any match Kurt's going to be is going to draw the fans in. It's Kurt Angle. That's all you can say. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what his speech is like. I can't remember who's inducting him. Can't remember now. But, you know, if you have got access to the WWE Network, I do suggest you watch the Hall of Fame, even if it means staying up late. I'm staying up and watching it. In fact, it's going to be on, I think, almost any minute. So I am going to bid you adieu, get this uploaded, and yeah, get yourself the WWE Network. Only a tenner for a month, you know, and you should get about 2 pay-per-views out of it if you've timed it right, which I'm hoping I have. Anyway, that's it from me. I will be back tomorrow with try and do a bit more concise review of NXT and their matches that they've got on Saturday, and then Sunday obviously we've got the main event including the pre-show, so I will try and do one on Sunday for that. Please let me know what you think of this. I know it's just people's opinions and a lot of people don't care about that sort of thing, but yeah, please leave some comments below. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you want. And if you don't like it, tell me why, tell me how I can improve, whether you want to see more, and I'll go from there. It won't be every pay-per-view. It'll probably be the big four. So the next one will probably be SummerSlam. Anyway, that's all that. Slap the old subscribe button, ring the bell, and I shall catch you tomorrow, folks. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.